Hey, it's Misty from the Book Rat, and I'm back with another tag. This one is from Renee. Her channel is Nahomas2. I will leave a link for that below. This one is the literary dinner party. A lot of people have done dinner parties where you invite authors or you invite, dead people or whatever, but this one is all about characters, literary characters. There are 10 categories, 11 people, so it's a party of 12, including yourself. I gave a couple of answers on some of these, so my dinner party has the potential to be rather large, but I'm gonna get right into it. The first one is a character who can cook. There are a lot of them, and there are a lot of them I'd like to meet, but the one that I definitely want to have at the party is Cupcake from Bake Sale. Cupcake is a cupcake who bakes, which is vaguely cannibalistic, I guess. So I'm figuring at the very least he's going to make for good conversation, and he'll probably bring dessert. Number 2 is a character who can fund the party, so someone with deep pockets. My choice is Jay Gatsby. I think he's the perfect choice for this. Kind of obvious, but he'll throw a lavish, very interesting party for sure. Third is a character who will possibly cause a scene. I want someone who's going to cause kind of a weirder scene or a lighthearted scene, not like bring it to a screeching halt type of scene. So I would either go with Dr. Fell from Castle Waiting. He's odd, and he has a tendency to bring conversations to a halt because everyone just turns to look at him like, okay. So I think he would be interesting to have, and he would have some good stories to tell about, the Black Death. The other one would be Lydia Bennet from Pride and Prejudice. She would at least be entertaining to listen to in bits and pieces. I wouldn't seat myself very close to her at the table, though. The fourth one is a character who would be funny or amusing. I have 2, and they're for similar reasons. It's Emmer from Dust of 100 Dogs. She was originally a pirate, and so she's always got this kind of like sort of violent, angry monologue going on in the back of her head. And if she would just let a little bit of that slip at table, especially in regards to the other people at the dinner, I think it could make for an interesting dinner party. Similarly, Pearl from Drink Slay Love. I don't know that she would eat much, but she would definitely have some commentary that would keep me amused. Fifth one is a character who is super social or popular. I'm gonna pick Evie from Paranormalcy. I think that she would just fit right in pretty much wherever. She just seems to make friends and be engaging, and she's also funny, so that wouldn't hurt. She's also been isolated a good majority of her life, so her reactions to people would be interesting, especially some of the people I'm inviting, as well as the stories that she could tell, because she hunts monsters for a living. But I would also be remiss if I didn't invite Lord Akeldama from the Parasol Protectorate series. If there is anyone that is a bigger social butterfly than him, I haven't met them yet. And he would definitely know the gossip on absolutely everybody. Number 6 is a villain. I wouldn't want anyone that's going to kill my dinner guests, but someone who is definitely going to toy with them. So I'm going to go with Moriarty from the Sherlock books. He is a genius, so he's definitely going to play puppet master and pull people's strings throughout the dinner party, and he would have their measure within an instant. So I think he would definitely be an interesting villain to have at the dinner party. 7 is a couple. They don't have to be romantic, but mine are. I would choose either Darcy and Lizzie from Pride and Prejudice once again, because I want to meet them, and I think they would also be interesting dinner guests, especially depending on which stage of their story we get them at, because there are some dinner parties in this book, and they don't always turn out so well. Anna and Cass from Anna Dressed in Blood. Anna would certainly be an interesting dinner party, and again, Cass would have some great stories to tell, plus I really just want to see them interact with each other. And Sunshine and Constantine from Sunshine. Again, I just really want to meet them both quite a bit. And Sunshine can cook. She would probably bring dessert too. Number 8 is a hero or heroine, Cassandra Mortmain from I Capture the Castle. I would love to just sit down and chat with her, so I think she'd be great. She'd probably be seated pretty close to me at the table, because I think we would agree on a lot of the guests and their antics, and I'd like to get her perspective. Number 9 is an underappreciated character. I would definitely invite Mary Cat Blackwell from We Have Always Lived at the Castle. She would be a risky dinner guest. There's a chance we would all end up poisoned, but she would definitely be interesting. And she's very much an underappreciated character. I adore her. I wish more people had read the book. She would be really interesting at a dinner party. She might be hiding in a corner or under a table, She might be glaring at everyone for invading her space. You couldn't let her into the kitchen just in case. She would keep things exciting. My free choice would either be Daphne from The Space Between, because I would really like to meet her and just chat with her, and she was just a fantastic character. And she'd probably be kind of unsettling, too, I think, at a dinner party. Or Nas from the Immortal Beloved series. You know, she's really funny in a guarded, smart-ass way, and I'd really like to meet her. That was my literary dinner party. Quite larger than I think it's supposed to be, but that's okay with me. We just have to get a banquet table. I would definitely love to attend this party. It would be interesting. Let me know who your guess would be, even if you don't want to tell me the answers to all of them. Just, you know, one or two that you definitely want to have at your party, or what you think of the ones that I chose. And if you did your own tag, definitely let me know or leave it as a video response. Don't forget to check out Renee's original tag video and all of the responses to that. And until next time, happy reading!